Chapter 19. There is a newsstand in Lombard Street, St. Louis International Airport, which carries many of the major daily newspapers from all over the United States. The New York, Washington, Chicago, and Los Angeles papers come in by air freight, and you can buy them on the same day they are published. Like many newsstands, this one is owned by a chain, and along with the standard magazines and papers, the operator is required to take a certain amount of trash. When the Chicago Tribune was delivered to the stand at 10 o'clock on Monday night, a bundle of Tadlers thumped to the floor beside it. The bundle was still warm in the center. The newsstand operator squatted in front of his shelves, arranging the Tribunes. He had enough else to do. The day guys never did their share of straightening. A pair of black zippered boots came into the corner of his vision. A browser. No. The boots were pointed at him. Somebody wanted some damn thing. The newsie wanted to finish arranging his tribunes, but the insistent attention made the back of his head prickle. His trade was transient. He didn't have to be nice. "What is it?" he said to the knees. "A Tadler." "You'll have to wait until I bust the bundle." The boots did not go away. They were too close. "I said you'll have to wait until I bust the bundle. Understand? See, I'm working here." A hand and a flash of bright steel in the twine on the bundle beside him parted with a pop. A Susan B. Anthony dollar rang on the floor in front of him. A clean copy of the Tadler, jerked from the center of the bundle, spilled the top ones on the floor. The newsstand operator got to his feet. His cheeks were flushed. The man was leaving with the paper under his arm. Hey, you!" The man turned to face him. "Me?" "Yeah, you. I told you." "Told me what?" He was coming back. He stood too close. "You told me what?" Usually, a rude merchant can fluster his customers. There was something awful in this one's calm. The newsie looked at the floor. "You got a quarter coming back." Dollarhide turned his back and walked out. The newsstand's cheeks burned for half an hour. "Yeah, that guy was in here last week too. He comes in here again, I'll tell him where to fucking get off. I got something under the counter for wise asses." Dollarhide did not look at the Tadler in the airport. Last Thursday's message from Lecter had left him with mixed feelings. Dr. Lecter had been right, of course, in saying that he was beautiful, and it was thrilling to read. He was beautiful. He felt some contempt for the doctor's fear of the policeman. Lecter did not understand much better than the public. Excuse me? Still, he was on fire to know if Lecter had sent him another message. He would wait until he got home to look. Dollarhide was proud of his self-control. He mused about the newsstand operator as he drove. There was a time when he would have apologized for disturbing the man and never come back to the newsstand. For years, he had taken shit unlimited from people. Not anymore. The man could have insulted Francis Dollarhide. He could not face the dragon. It was all part of becoming. At midnight, the light above his desk still burned. The message from the Tattler was decoded and wadded on the floor. Pieces of the Tattler were scattered where Dollarhide had clipped it from his journal. The great journal stood open beneath the painting of the dragon, glue still drying where the new clippings were fastened. Beneath them, freshly attached, was a small plastic bag, empty as yet. The legend beside the bag said, "With these he offended me." But Dollarhide had left his desk. He was sitting on the basement stairs in the cool must of earth and mildew. The beam from his electric lantern moved over draped furniture, the dusty backs of the great mirrors that once hung in the house and now leaned against the walls, the trunk containing his case of dynamite. The beam stopped on a tall draped shape, one of several in the far corner of the cellar. Cobwebs touched his face as he went to it. Dust made him sneeze when he pulled off the cloth cover. He blinked back the tears and shone his light on the old oak wheelchair he had uncovered. It was high-backed, heavy and strong, one of 3 in the basement. The county had provided them to grandmother in the 1940s when she ran her nursing home here. The wheels squeaked as he rolled the chair across the floor. Despite its weight, he carried it easily up the stairs. In the kitchen, he oiled the wheels. The small front wheels still squeaked, but the back ones had good bearings and spun freely at a flip of his finger. The searing anger in him was eased by the wheels soothing him. As he spun them, Dollarhide hummed too.